click on the subscribe button and remember to press the bell icon for regular notifications from our digital blogger. Hello friends, welcome to our digital blogger. Today we are comparing two bank-based stockbrokers, ICICI Direct and Axis Securities. Some people also call them Axis Direct in other words. Both of these are prominent full-service stockbrokers of India, and in this comparison we will be talking about the company backgrounds, account opening, brokerage charges, exposure or leverage offered across segments, research prominency, accuracy, trading platforms performance. We'll talk about mobile app, we'll talk about terminal-based solution, we'll also talk about the web-based application, and some other features that can help you to figure out which of these two stockbrokers, ICICI Direct or Axis Securities, is a better choice for you. Let's get started. So as usual, we will start with the company backgrounds. Axis Securities and ICICI Direct are bank-based stockbrokers. Obviously, they are full service in nature. Axis Securities was established in the year 2006, while ICICI Direct is 6 years older to it with the launch date of 2000. Today, in whole India, ICICI Direct is present in around 154 locations through their sub-broker and franchise offices. Similarly, Axis Securities has a presence in around 73 cities. Now, we are talking specifically about the Axis Securities and ICICI Direct branches. We are not including Axis Bank or ICICI Bank branches that can provide you some help on offline nature with your demat or your trading account. Axis Securities is a member of BSE, NSE and few commodity exchanges of India, while ICICI is a member of BSE and NSE only. If you are looking to open an account with either of these stockbrokers, Axis Securities charges you around 1000 rupees to open the trading account, which is definitely one of the most expensive ones. Similarly, for demat account opening, you don't really need to pay anything, but there are charges to maintain your account at 650 rupees every year. For ICICI Direct, account opening for both trading and demat is free. You don't need to pay anything, but maintaining your trading account with them costs you 700 rupees every year. So it really depends what kind of account you have them. If you have both of these accounts with a stockbroker, in that particular case, ICICI Direct and Axis are similar when it comes to account maintenance, but obviously this difference remains with 1000 rupees of account opening charges. So in that particular front, Axis Securities is a tad expensive than ICICI Direct. When it comes to brokerage, pretty much on the same lines. Axis Securities charges you 0.5% for delivery and ICICI charges you 0.55%. Similarly, for other segments, you can check out the values here. More or less, they are pretty much similar, but in these segments here, be it equity options, currency future and options, Axis Securities is definitely much expensive than ICICI Direct. It really depends on the kind of trading segment you're looking to trade in, and correspondingly the brokerage can be decided. Now let's check out whether they have any kind of brokerage plans that can help you to make a decision. So we are taking the reference of ourdigitalblogger.com here. ICICI Direct has few plans. There is iSaver plan that really depends on the overall turnover for a specific quarter you make of the stock market. If you go with this plan, then in that particular case, if you trade for less than 25 lakhs on the stock market for 3 months, then your brokerage will be calculated at 0.75% for delivery trades. It can obviously differ in other segments. Similarly, if you go and increase this particular turnover value and somewhere around to 1 to 2 crore, then your brokerage is at 0.35%. Then if we look at, these are the different sort of segments that get affected with the kind of turnover we are talking about. Then they have a prepaid brokerage plan where you need to subscribe with them, pay an upfront cost of let's say 10,000 rupees, and for example delivery will be provided at 0.545% as brokerage. If you go ahead and increase that prepaid card value, in that particular case, your overall brokerage will start decreasing, as you can see here. Similarly, other segments will also see a drop. But one thing you need to remember is that this particular value that you are taking is going to be refundable, in a sense that whatever brokerage that is going to be generated out of your trading will get adjusted with that particular amount. For example, if you take the subscription of 1 lakh rupees and your brokerage is calculated at 0.2%, For example, for the first month, your brokerage generated is around 10,000 rupees. That 10,000 you don't need to pay extra. That will be deducted from your initial deposit of 1 lakh, and your subscription value will stay at 90,000 till the time it get exhausted. You don't need to pay brokerage. But once, let's say, this 1 lakh goes to zero, in that particular case you need to decide which particular subscription plan you need to take, and correspondingly again you will start from zero, and the corresponding brokerage charges will be applied against your account. So these are some considerations that you need to take care while you're opening an account with ICICI Direct, and correspondingly you need to check what kind of brokerage you will be paying to them at the end of the day. In case of Axis things are pretty straightforward. You need to pay 0.5% for equity delivery, and similarly, as you can see, that other brokerages are calculated for other segments too. Here you can negotiate with the initial capital, the overall turnover commitment you can make with them, and yeah, there is a room where you can get this particular brokerage down to, let's say, 0.3% or 0.35%. But then that also depends on your negotiation skills and the kind of money you're putting on the table. So coming back to the comparison here, although ICICI Direct has some plans for different sort of clients, but again, there is not much of a differentiation between the two. The major difference will stay at the kind of segment you are putting in, and correspondingly you can pick out a stockbroker out of these two. Now moving ahead, if we talk about exposure or leverage, Axis Securities provides you 10 times for intraday, and ICICI provides 25 times for intraday and 5 times for delivery. For people who don't understand the concept, basically it's a short-term loan provided by your stockbroker at a specific interest rate. And for example, in case you have 10,000 rupees in your account balance, you can trade up to 1 lakh rupees for intraday trades with Axis Securities, and with ICICI Direct you can trade up to 2.5 lakh rupees with that 10,000 account balance. In other segments you will be disappointed, not much of an exposure offered to you. If you are looking for exposure as one of the most preferential criteria, then we have done a video specifically on that particular subject. We have also written a few articles around it. You can check out at ourdigitalblogger.com, or you can check out our channel here at YouTube. Moving ahead, if we talk about customer service, one of the most important factors, a lot of people do not really consider that as one, but when it comes to crucial junctures where you need them the most, this is where you understand the reality. Now Axis Securities provides you email support, phone, toll-free number, and the offline branches like we discussed initially. ICICI Direct on the other hand has email support. They also have a phone and a few offline branches at your disposal. But when it comes to the quality of resolution, the kind of time they take in order to solve your problem, the kind of focus they give you as a client, the kind of privileges you have on many factors, especially it's a bank-based stockbroker, so obviously there are much more expectations from these kinds of brokers. There Axis Securities does a better job as compared to ICICI Direct. They've got a specific SLA in place for themselves. Depending on the priority or the severity of the issue, they will get back to you with a specific response which is very much personalized, and it's not really a generic sort of communication that is being done by few stockbrokers. ICICI Direct does an average job. They can definitely improve on multiple factors, but as of now, between these two, Axis Securities is definitely a winner. Moving ahead, if we talk about research and trading products, both of them provide you regular reports, trading calls, research reports in daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly level. So you'll get all kind of information you want, especially if you're looking for that particular aspect. And one of the most important factors in this particular case is the accuracy of these reports and trading calls. Their Axis Securities wins by a marginal level. They've got higher visibility, higher prominency, and their expertise in the research team is also much better than ICICI Direct as of now. If you want to pick one of these two, you can go ahead with Axis Securities as far as research is concerned. When it comes to trading segment, not much of a difference there. You can trade across equity, mutual funds, IPOs, currency. There are at least 15 other trading and investment products that they allow you to trade across. You can pick either of these two stockbrokers for that particular aspect, not much of a difference there. Now here are some other features that can help you to pick one of these two. Now for example, SMS alerts or automated trading or margin funding is one area that is consistently being provided by Axis Securities. ICICI Direct does not do that. When it comes to 3-in-1 account, well, both of these stockbrokers do provide it. This is a typo here. do not really consider this particular cross, because Axis Securities or Axis Direct and ICICI Direct provide you 3-in-1 account. This is provided by a bank-based stockbroker, and so is the case with these two. Now, what exactly is a 3-in-1 demat account is basically it connects your bank account with your trading account, so that you don't need to do any manual transfers of funds by yourself. It gets done automatically once you integrate these two accounts. The transfer of money from your bank account to your trading account or vice versa happens automatically. So this kind of privilege is provided by these two stockbrokers, and there's not much of a difference there. Now let's spend some time on talking about their trading platforms. We will be talking about their mobile app, web-based solution, and the terminal software at your disposal. Let's start with the mobile app. So we are using Google Play Store for reference here. I'll start with the ICICI Direct mobile app. It's rated at 3.4 by around 10,750 users. Out of those, around 30% of the users have rated this app negatively. It's a strong signal. The app must be improved, otherwise obviously the users are going away. So if we talk about ICICI Direct's focus as well, the last update that this app has seen was on 18th of August 2016. We're recording this video in May 2017. So it's been good 8-9 months in fact that this app has seen an update, which is bizarre. ICICI Direct, it's a huge brand name. Now when you talk about focus on technology, be it any product, be it any financial segment they are in, they are doing a decent job, unarguably in a sense. But when it comes to this particular trading application on the mobile, well, it really is strange to see that they don't really update the mobile app in frequency of 9 months. I'm not sure how long they will take in the future as well to update this mobile app again. This app has seen an install range of 5 lakh to 1 million. Most of those can be attributed to the brand name this particular stockbroker uses and exploits to an extent. We talked to few clients, around 15 to 20 clients of ICICI Direct, who gave us some feedback about the mobile app. The app is very slow, irrespective of the kind of internet connection you use or the kind of city you live. Doesn't really matter. It's tough to use, so usability issues are there. The app has concerns on hanging at times, so even if it's huge traffic or not, your app, irrespective of the configuration you have, yeah, I mean configuration definitely matters a lot, but it really hangs out at times where you can't really do anything. It's just freezes for a few moments. So you have to just stick to a few concerns if you are going to go ahead with ICICI Direct. That concern with this particular mobile app is going to stay, because we don't really see a new update coming in the future for them either. Moving ahead, if we talk about Axis Direct's mobile app, at the Play Store, it's rated at 3.8 by around 7,500 users. Around 1,300 or 1,400 users, which is around 20% of the users, have rated this app negatively. So satisfaction score in this particular case is around 80%, which is better than ICICI Direct, but at the same time they can certainly improve a lot. The ones that we have seen which are doing much better than these stockbrokers in mobile apps especially, they have a satisfaction score of 90% plus. Now that is where the benchmarks are, and that is where they should be looking at, especially with the kind of brand names they carry. Now 3.8 is okay, this we can move ahead from there, and the app has seen in last update on 7th of April 2017, so it's been around 4 weeks that this app has seen an update. Generally what we have seen in the past is that Axis Direct updates their mobile app in a range of around 5 weeks at max, so that number can be improved by a week or so, but still it's better than a lot of other stockbrokers we have seen. The app has seen an install range of around 1 to 5 lakh users overall. But in this particular case as well, we have seen some concerns. So the app has concerns specifically that since they are bank-based full-service stockbrokers, their research reports and trading calls do not really get updated on a regular basis, which is really strange, because this is one of the most important USPs of any full-service stockbroker, and these guys are not updating them on the mobile app, which is really strange. The app has some limited features, so people who are coming from much more mature applications and switching to Axis Direct, they might face some usability issues. there are some speed related concerns as well, not as bad as the ICICI Direct. These speed related, performance related concerns are intermittent in nature. They happen, but they happen rarely. Similarly to ICICI Direct, there are few instances where the app hangs at times too, but I mean we can go away with that simply because the kind of number of people who reported that issue was much smaller as compared to what ICICI Direct users had to say. So between these two stockbrokers, we have, if we have to choose, we will definitely recommend you to go ahead with ICICI Direct or ICICI Securities, one and the same thing. But simply because of the kind of focus they are putting in, even if there are usability issues, number of features are limited, at least they are updating their mobile app on a regular basis. That gives you an idea, at least they are caring about their brand name for that matter, if nothing else. So between these two, without any doubt, for the mobile app specifically, you can choose ICICI Direct. Talking about other trading platforms, for ICICI Direct, they've got a terminal-based software called Swift Trade, which you need to download and install onto your desktop or laptop. It's a mature application. It's been there for a while, so it has seen a lot of updates based on the kind of feedback the clients of ICICI Direct have provided. The features include multiple market watch, research ideas and tips. Now, unlike the mobile app of ICICI Direct, the research ideas and reports are updated in this particular solution on a regular basis. The application provides a lot of personalization and customization features which you can change based on your preferences. Obviously the shortcuts being the part of it. So it's a reasonable trading application, better than average to an extent. So in case you are looking to be the client of ICICI Direct or you are one already, then Swift Trade is a safe solution for you for your regular trading. They also have a web-based application similar to what the terminal-based solution is. It's more like a copy of it, but it's a browser-based application which can be accessed through, let's say, Internet Explorer or Chrome or Safari or Mozilla. So at the same time, it's responsive. That would mean that it can adapt itself to any particular screen size and any device for that matter. So be it a mobile or a tablet or a computer, a desktop or a laptop, you can use it across devices and you will not face any concern with the user experience the application provides to you. It's a lightweight application. The user experience is decently done. The design is also good, so you won't be able to see much of a clutter, and what really happens in other stockbroking trading application does not really happen with ICICI Direct web portal. So both of these applications, terminal based solution and the desktop application, are recommendable ones, and certainly you can go ahead with either of these for your regular trading. Here is it, let's test it for you. So ICICI Trader Racer is rated in different multiple aspects here by our research team. So you can check out the complete overview, the kind of features it has, the negatives of using this particular application, the positive of ICICI Trader Racer at the same time. So it gives you a complete picture in case you're looking to be a client of ICICI Direct, and it gives you an idea of what kind of performance you can expect from their trading terminal softwares. Similarly, they also have a web-based solution which can be accessed from any browser. These are some of the screenshots. Its user experience can be done better, especially in terms of the UI. The user design can be made much better. Similarly, if you talk about the technical or fundamental analysis features, from that perspective, the application does a decent job. You can certainly use things like charting functionalities or technical indicators or drawing boards or even heat maps for your regular trading with them. So if we want to pick a particular stockbroker based on trading applications, so for terminal based solution, ICICI Direct is better than ICICI Securities. The Trader Racer, the one we discussed just now, is a much better solution than the one provided by ICICI Direct. But when it comes to web-based application, this is where ICICI Securities does a much better job through their web portal, unlike the case of ICICI Direct. So again, your preferences, your requirements, depending on the kind of solution that works for you the best, the kind of application you want to trade through, be it the mobile app where ICICI Securities is doing a better job, be it the terminal based software where ICICI does a decent performance, and when it comes to web portal, ICICI Direct back is again informed. So it really depends again. Yeah, these are different features and these are different applications. It really comes down to your preferences again. So that's it for the comparison between these two bank-based full-service stockbrokers. We have talked about multiple aspects here, talked about company background, brokerage, pricing, exposure, customer service, trading products or research part or trading platforms now. So again, it comes down to your preferences. See which one suits you the best. However, if you want to have a word with either of these two stockbrokers, or you want a stockbroker that matches exactly to your preferences, what you can do is check out this link, digitalblogger.com/free callback broker choice. We will be putting out this link in the description of the video. Put in your preferences and your details in this link, and we will be setting up few callbacks for you absolutely free. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching it. We hope you liked it. In case you did, please go and press the thumbs up button. We'll really appreciate that. You can also subscribe to our channel, Digital Blogger, at YouTube for similar videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching the video again. Bye bye.